Hey, what's going on, wrestling fans? FTF movie, what's up? What's up? This is Top Hill Face here. Sorry, I've been gone for so long, but I've been so busy with family matters and with work. So please forgive me. Tonight we're gonna have we're gonna have an open discussion. We're not gonna be long winded tonight. Sunday night. Everyone goes back to work tomorrow. Uh so we're gonna have an open discussion. I'm expecting for Yazar and Rayabia to make it. If not, then it's fine. Uh, so we got a lot of wrestling going on this week. We have the Soccer Genesis that started this morning. I think it's the fourth week of the Soccer Genesis in New Japan Pro. Also, tomorrow we have Monday Night Raw, putting the final touches in, going into WrestleMania. Tuesday, uh, we have a new season premiere of NXT on Tuesday night. Also, AEW Dark Elevation. Then Wednesday, we have AEW Dynamite. Thursday, we have AEW Dark and Impact Wrestling. Another season premiere, new season premiere of Impact Wrestling on Thursday night. And then Friday, we have SmackDown and the WrestleMania pre-show going in to day one of WrestleMania, which is on Saturday. So it's action-packed wrestling all week long, all week long, guys. So I know for me it's a little bit too much, but nonetheless, we're going to enjoy ourselves. And one thing we can expect from WrestleMania is a very intriguing a fan reaction to a lot of the new were superstars that came out during the COVID era. I would like to see what's the fan reaction to the new character of Apollo Crews, the new solo Big E, the new improved Cesaro. I would like to see what's their reactions to Amos. Uh, so we got a lot. We got a lot going on for this week going into WrestleMania weekend, and also you got the indie promotions out here. They're gonna all be in Florida for WrestleCon. So you're gonna have all types of wrestling going on all week long. Uh, so yeah, um, we definitely gonna. I'm definitely gonna be tuning into WrestleMania myself personally, and also to NXT Stand and Deliver. Uh, those two pay per views, I'm very intrigued. I'm more intrigued with WrestleMania than uh, NXT Stand and Deliver because they're going to be at the Bucks Stadium, 25,000 fans strong. You understand? And I'm interested to see what the reaction is going to be to the characters that are out here. Okay, um, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a great match. Also, I'm going to be looking forward to uh, the fallout. What's going to happen with with Edge versus Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns because we have some out on favorites. I think the favorite to win this match is Daniel Bryan. Uh, I think the company wants Edge to win, but the most logical answer is for Roman Reigns to retain. But if you want to keep the fans intrigued with the storyline, I will have Daniel Bryan win, but I won't have him pin Roman Reigns to win. I will have him pin Edge, which that in itself can lead up to Edge bringing the prestige back to the Money in the Bank and have him winning Money in the Bank, which leads up to WrestleMania. You understand? Where we have Edge cash in either on the World Heavyweight Champion or the Universal Heavyweight Champion. Like the Money in the Bank belongs to Edge. I don't care what nobody say. He is the only guy who's cashed in his Money in the Bank 3 times in a row successfully. No other superstar has done that. So the rated R superstar Edge is Mr. Money in the Bank. All right. Um, Roman Reigns, he'll be fine. He's going to be working on the stable. Jimmy Uso's supposed to be returning soon, so I would love to see Jimmy and Jay back together in the saddle again, running roughshod over the tag team division. Um, and Roman Reigns can definitely get the title back anytime he wants later on this year. But the most important reason why Roman Reigns should be winning, excuse me, that Daniel Bryan should be winning the Universal Championship because this is his last one. In September, he's going to be retired. So that in itself is the reason why Daniel Bryan needs this. He needs to go out with the bang. I think he deserves it more than anybody in the company right now because of his ability to work hard and to put other talent over. There's not too many guys in the locker room that you can say that about. You understand what I'm saying? There's not too many guys that you can say that about who has the desire and the ability to put other people over to help create new stars. You understand? And that just comes in of itself the just having a love for the business, having a love for professional wrestling. Um, well, with all be it, Daniel Bryan will still be around, okay, but he will be taking more of a role as a producer backstage and helping creative as well. So we're definitely going to see what happens at WrestleMania. What will be the fallout from it? Um, also, Impact Wrestling's Rebellion is coming up as well, real soon. I'm really not looking forward to it because honestly, I'm not a big Kenny Omega fan, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. But there's word going around saying that Kenny Omega will be a double champion by the end of the night at Rebellion. Which that doesn't help Impact Wrestling at all as a company. It really doesn't. Um, it really doesn't, give any validity to the Impact World Heavyweight Championship when Kenny Omega's already AEW Championship. And the thing about it is, he hasn't done anything of worth as champion yet. I mean, you have Christian who just came to AEW. He's putting on great matches, grinding it out on the mid card. Um, all you see is Kenny Omega fighting back and forth with with Moxley and Kingston, which makes no freaking sense. You understand? So, uh, yeah, man. I mean, that's not bringing any validity to All Elite or Impact Wrestling by being double champion. Okay, so I'm really not looking forward to that. I was really hoping that Moose will be world champion, but come to find out that his contract had expired. So he is a free agent, and who knows where he will turn up? Will he go to NXT? Will he go to AEW? Will he resign to Impact Wrestling? Will he go to Japan? I know he took a few dates in Noah Wrestling before the whole pandemic started. Pro Wrestling Noah. Um, or will Moose goes back to Ring of Honor? Ring of Honor is another sinking ship that's going on. I think it'll be beneficial for them if New Japan just buys them out. I mean, they already have a foothold in America with their second brand, the Strong brand, which I enjoy watching. So, Yeah, it's a lot going on in the world of wrestling in this COVID era of the business. Um, let's switch gears right quick and let's talk about uh NXT Stand and Deliver. And the NXT Stand and Deliver is going to be a very interesting takeover. Very interesting takeover. Um, Johnny Gargano should definitely drop the title. I don't care who wins in that gauntlet match. You know, it could be Cameron Grimes for all I care. It doesn't matter to me. You know, he needs to drop that North American Championship because he's not doing anything with it. All right, and him and Candice LeRae needs to go to the main roster, effective immediately. You understand? Uh, Raquel Gonzalez versus Io Shirai has been a very interesting feud thus far. I really like how they amped it up for Stand and Deliver this past Wednesday night on NXT. I'm definitely rooting for Raquel Gonzalez to take the title from Io Shirai. Io Shirai, as good as she is, again, it has to do with momentum. She really didn't have any momentum. Um, we all thought that Io Shirai was going to lose to uh, Raquel Gonzalez a couple months ago. You understand? I thought that was the plan, but Io Shirai ended up retaining, and then you had Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai become the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, just for them to lose it in the same night to Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart, which made no sense. So now they have to run it back, and you could tell this is all Vince is doing. Vince now has his fingers on NXT, which is scary. This is all Vince is doing. This is not Triple H. This is not William Regal or Shawn Michaels or Road Dogg. This is all Vince doing this crap. So now they're running it back for Raquel Gonzalez to fight Io Shirai. And since Raquel is getting a second opportunity, she has no choice but to win it. And if she does win it, then you just bury two of your top stars, and they need to just go ahead and leave and go to SmackDown. Okay. Dakota Kai, would I love her to be champion? Absolutely. Do I think she's going to be champion anytime soon in her career? No. She's a builder. She's a builder just like Sasha Banks and Bailey and Bianca. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's going to hinder her because she's very passive about what she desires. So Raquel Gonzalez, she's very athletic. She's believable. I would love for her to be women's champion, and we could go ahead on and get Raquel's first feud between her and Mercedes Martinez. I would love to see a fight between those two. Um, Mercedes Martinez being a veteran herself, and just being a veteran of women's professional wrestling. Moving on. As far as the NXT Tag Team Champions, I'm rooting for the Grizzled Young Veterans to take the win. This is their time. This is their time. I love MSK. I love what they did in Impact Wrestling, but Grizzled Young Veterans, they have it. Okay, from the promos to their ability in the ring, they have it. It was an unfortunate situation that for the brand, which is uh, Danny Burch and Orny Lorcan, had to release the tag titles because one of them got injured fighting Karrion Kross. But Grizzly Young Veterans has the total package. So I would love for them to come out as NXT Tag Team Champions. All right. Also on the card we have Carter Walter versus Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT UK Championship. Uh, I have mixed feelings about this because I like Tommaso Ciampa. I've been following Ciampa since his days in Ring of Honor as the Sicilian Psychopath. Uh, very explosive in the ring, very smash mouth, straight to business. Okay. Um, man, I don't know what to feel about it. Champa is somebody who he doesn't desire to go to the main roster, and I definitely understand why because they get buried on the main roster. You understand, but Ciampa has a great character, great background and everything, and he already has a couple of feuds waiting for him when we go to the main roster. You understand? I understand that Randy Orton called him out. You understand? I understand that Seth Rollins had also called him out. So he has a couple of good feuds on the main roster. You understand? I think it's time for him to leave NXT. He's been there forever, just like Johnny Gargano. But Tommaso Ciampa already said out of his mouth that if he goes to the main roster, if they try to send to him, he's going to retire. I mean, Tommaso's not young, man. He's pushing 40. If not, he's probably already 40. You understand? So this is something that has to be taken in consideration. But I really think Carter Walter is going to retain, and Rampage Brown looks like he's going to be the one to take that UK championship from Carter Walter at TakeOver Dublin, whenever that happens. The main event, Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross. I like the video package they did this past Wednesday. It's pretty sick. Uh, as much as I like Karrion Kross is already main event material from his entrance to how he wrestles in the ring. There's really nothing for him in NXT. That's why he needs to go to the main roster. Like, even Randy Orton reached out to him like, yo, come up here and get some of this money, man. Like, Karrion Kross's money. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see him go against Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, and the list goes on and on and on, man. So most definitely, as much as I like Karrion Kross to win, Finn Balor, I'm hoping he retains, because Finn Balor has done nothing but short of elevate that NXT championship back to where it needs to be. So I know what you'd be asking me is who wants to take it, that should take off of him. The one that should take the title from him is the returning, what's his name, Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland should be the one to take the title away from him, because Ridge Holland has that factor of being the NXT's best powerhouse. And I think the next best powerhouse out of him is going to be Parker Boudreaux, who's right now training in NXT, training in the Performance Center right now. And I'm assuming Eva Marie is going to be his manager. So I'm very interested into looking into that. And let's talk about AEW. Part 2 of AEW's roster breakdown will be coming soon. Yazar will be talking about the breakdown of the mid-card, how the mid-card should be built up. So be patient with that. And also, Yazar went live earlier this morning on our Facebook page and talking about the reviews from this past week. And those will be uploaded here on replay to YouTube very soon. AEW has great potential. Great potential. It's misguided, though, in a lot of areas. And what do I mean is because you have the wrong people in place running things. Sometimes when you're a professional wrestler, an active talent, that can override your ability to do your job as a businessman, as a boss. There's a lot of biases and a lot of partiality that comes with being a talent and a manager or a book or whatever. And I think that's the problem with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. They're bookers, they're creative, but they're also talent. And even though they are champions, they're doing nothing with the titles. You understand what I'm saying? So this is an issue that has to be rectified with them either making a choice. Do you want to be talent or do you want to be businessman? If you want to be businessman, then you need to go ahead on and retire as soon as possible, because all you're doing is repeating the same mistakes of companies past, like WCW. You understand? which all the over guys were the head bookers, Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall, like that. And the only guy that defied the odds really was Goldberg and Benoit. But it was too late because WCW, they ran WCW underground. You understand? So give me 1 second. Uh 7 days of wrestling. To all my subscribers, put down in the chat what shows are you going to watch and why, and what you're going to be looking forward to in those shows. So this has been the Top Hill Face here, signing out. FTF Movement, what's up? Everyone have a blessed Sunday.